The end of the world and the beginning is prevented by Michael Tolman. He has done this by telepathic quantum communication to altered timelines. That had matter be paradoxically there and not there. And consciousness of alternate universe versions of us split and loop it around, separating them from altering our past, and connection to only our present timeline. Within our now moment in time, up to a timeline around 2013, it was causing energy to be exchanged from our past altered backwards through the collapse of the quantum entanglement between a conscious sending of information, and a separate known receiving of information. Both being observers and having the knowledge of the predicted observation outcomes. Having it being 2 points at the receiving end of the linked events of asking a question in person, then sending the answer through a quantum entanglement spin of particles. Particles that are on both ends of sending and receiving information superpositioned and send information faster than the speed of light, having no links AF a timeline or energy traveling from one to another, as you will find in the collapse of the wave function in the observer measuring the time at which the collapse is occurring. Information traveling both ends are simultaneous no matter the distance between the particles. It caused energy to be not there by any measurable way, only a conscious observer or conscious entities having an experience of even the smallest event, like in a thought-aware information being sent and received. But with no energy traveling from point A, the decision to do something, and point B, a dimension where energy does not travel between 2 points, something to be both able and unable to be in different versions of events. That energy there in the altered events timelines are different points of timeline altering where altered versions in both directions of timeline travel. From having Michael Tolman to have received telepathic information and be the link to our timeline preventing the change in our past, that is no longer to have the same energy, it just has altering of events collapse by telepathy that was received through a superposition of particles in a quantum entanglement device, put together by using the mathematical model where a consciousness of 4 or more people send and receive information through a question being answered. It has 2 possible outcomes, being both there on the receiving end and also the answer's end. Effects of unknown origins is a telepathic link to these entities and Michael Tolman. It is through telepathy they've had a savior of their world and ours due to an experienced real-life mathematic model described in physics as a quantum enlightenment communication.